Why does the United States maintain military bases so far from its own borders, especially in the Middle East? To answer this, we need to look beyond headlines and consider history, strategy, and the complex network of relationships that shape the region today. American military presence in the Middle East traces back to the era after World War II. As global energy demand surged, the region's reserves of oil and gas took on new strategic importance. The Cold War amplified this focus, with the U.S. aiming to counter Soviet influence while ensuring the uninterrupted flow of resources crucial to the global economy. In the decades that followed, the U.S. built formal alliances and established a military footprint in key Middle Eastern countries. Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and later the Gulf states became critical partners. American bases, sometimes full-scale installations, other times logistical hubs or airfields, emerged as pillars of these relationships. Today, U.S. military bases are distributed across the region in countries like Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, and the United Arab Emirates. Each serves distinct purposes. Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar acts as a major command center for U.S. Central Command operations. The Fifth Fleet in Bahrain provides naval oversight for vital shipping lanes through the Persian Gulf. Other sites are designed for rapid deployment, intelligence gathering, or logistical support. Geostrategic interests play a central role. The bases allow the U.S. to project military power quickly if crises or conflicts arise. They support counterterrorism missions and enable joint exercises with regional allies, aiming to enhance interoperability and military readiness throughout the region. Bases also serve as signals. Their presence can deter adversaries by showing commitment to regional security alliances. They reassure allies that the U.S. will remain engaged in the face of regional instability, echoing promises made over decades of diplomacy. For some regional governments, American bases deepen defense cooperation and provide advanced military technologies. The presence of U.S. forces can offer a sense of stability in volatile periods, a critical factor in regions prone to sudden shifts in power or external threats. At the same time, American military installations can be points of contention. Some segments of local populations perceive them as symbols of foreign influence, prompting protests or fueling nationalist sentiment. Host nation governments must balance these domestic sensitivities with diplomatic and security benefits. The United States, meanwhile, must continuously weigh strategic advantages against costs, financial, political, and diplomatic. The long-term presence of foreign troops can complicate relations, impact local politics, and even become central issues during times of regional crisis. The role of these bases has evolved with shifts in the global security environment. The U.S. has reconfigured its posture over time in response to changing threats, regional dynamics, and new forms of warfare. Past decades witnessed a build-up during key conflicts: the Gulf War, the invasion of Iraq, and the fight against ISIS, followed by phases of drawdown or realignment. American bases in the Middle East are not isolated points, but nodes in a multinational network. They link regional security with global interests, deterring aggression, supporting naval operations, and maintaining open trade routes. Looking forward, the future of American bases in the Middle East may be shaped by shifting alliances, technological advancements, and evolving security challenges. The continued presence or withdrawal of these bases will send signals watched closely by regional actors and global powers alike. Ultimately, understanding why the United States maintains military bases in the Middle East demands attention to history, strategy, and the delicate interplay between deterrence, partnership, and local realities. While debates about their presence are likely to continue, their role remains a vital part of the ongoing story of geopolitics in the region. This complexity cannot be captured solely in headlines. It requires a closer look at the facts, forces, and choices that shape international relations each day.